Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a budgeting video, and what better way to get back to budgeting than by setting up my son's first birthday party budget. Now, I've been mentioning how I had this budget for my son's party, which I will have a vlog of it up, I believe, tomorrow, the day after this video goes live. Definitely stay tuned for that video. But I wanted to make sure to not spend too much money on the party, so I decided to create a budget for this birthday party. Now, I wanted to go ahead and make it cute and set it up in my budget planner, which, if you guys did not know, I just released a budget planner, like printable. I will leave that link down below, as well as the release video, because I go ahead and show all the pages that come in that budget planner printable, which I just want to say thank you so much to the people who have already purchased it. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to email me. And of course, I will be showing you guys more about how I am going to be budgeting in that planner, as well as setting up some of the pages. So today I wanted to set up this, which I created this specific birthday party budget sticker sheet. And this is how it looks. I know there's a lot of pink in it, but I thought it could definitely still work for my son's birthday party. And this is my budget planner, and you guys know I love pink, so I said, what the heck, why not? I will have this birthday party budget sticker kit up in the shop if you guys are interested. And this is all that it comes with. I decided to add a thick washi strip and a thin one, as well as these headers. The top one has a space for the party theme, party budget, how much you actually spend, and a variance. And then the bottom here is for your party expenses, the budget, the actual amounts, and variances as well. And then you have a section for total, a birthday party budget script sticker to go on top of the washi, and then it also comes with 3 birthday deco stickers. So I thought this would be fun to track in your budget planner, especially if you have a lot of note pages in the back and want to track this kind of stuff for your kids or for yourself. As well as I'm going to be releasing this printable along with this birthday party budget kit, and it is going to be for this note page. Well, it's actually going to be 2 note pages in one listing, so you're going to get both of them for the price of one. So we have this note page, which is just lined paper with a header up top, a pink one, and it's also going to have just the line pages with no header. So these 2 will be one listing. And I also offer this if you don't like the pink and gray, but both of these pages will come in that listing, and you'll be able to, of course, print them as many times as you want. And these line pages work perfectly with my stickers. So if you want to still use stickers, you can go ahead and purchase this and use my stickers. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I wasn't sure which line page I would like to use. I think I'm going to use one without the header. I will have this folder where I keep my budget planner, which this is all in 8.5 by 11 pages, but the stickers that I'm using are the 7 by 9 size. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I feel like I've gotten requested a birthday party budget a long time ago, and I'm just so happy that I'm finally able to bring it to life. And of course, it was mainly for me, but I know that you guys will definitely get a use out of this. So we have the birthday party washi, and then on top I'll put the birthday party budget script. How cute is that? Love that. Then moving on to the first header. Since I'm only offering one pattern for this, I decided to leave a space here for the theme. So then that way, if you have different kids, you can go ahead and see what party the budget was for. So I'm going to write, his birthday party theme was Disneyland, but we called it Vitoland. So I'm going to write Vitoland. Then the party budget was a total of 1,110, and then we'll put the actual once we're all done. Now, in the beginning, when we were planning this birthday party, we wanted to only be $500, but to be honest, you guys, with the amount of people we were going to invite, that number was just not possible. Let's just say that my husband Victor has a lot of family, and you guys know most of my family is in Peru, but Victor has a lot of family from both his mom and his dad's side. So there was we invited about, I want to say 85 people. So yeah, it was a pretty, I would say, big party. I don't think that we could have small parties, like really intimate ones, without like not inviting, you know, family. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that. At the beginning, we definitely just wanted to spend $500. Like that's how much we had saved for the party. But at the end, obviously, that's not what it came down to, because I believe only the food was going to be around like $450. So yes, craziness. I went ahead and put the thin washi strip here, and I'm going to go into my party expenses. Now these are going to be different for you guys. If not, we ended up having the party at my parents' house, so we didn't have to pay for a venue, but that would be something that you can add within your expenses. I'm not going to add it because it's going to be zero for both the budgeted and actual amounts. So I'm going to move on to the next category. So first, I'm going to put invitations. Well, for invitations, we decided to go with some online, and I budgeted $10. I think I'm going to write all the budgeted amounts, and then I'll go through all the actuals because I do have the actual amount. At first, I was thinking of just recording the actual budget and then coming back to film the second part, but there was just no time, and I think this is better so you guys can get the full understanding of how much we spent and how much you can potentially spend. Next, we have a section for decorations, which I'm going to separate them between the theme decorations and then the balloon / banner, because we decided to make the balloon banner background on our own. It was definitely a tag team effort. It was my mom making all the balloon arrangements. Victor made the arch, the wooden arch, which he bought all the things from Home Depot. And we now have it for like other parties, which is nice. Although it was kind of like a bigger expense in the beginning. I think it should pay off because we could use that again for other parties, not just for ours. And then me for the actual Vitoland banner, which thankfully I didn't have to spend any money on because I already had all of the supplies because of my sticker shop. So that was very nice. You guys will see how it turned out. I think it turned out beautiful and I'm super proud about it. So for the theme decorations, I budgeted $50. And for the balloons / banners, we actually didn't pay anything from the balloons. My mom actually paid for that. So I'm going to just put banner, like the background, and that we budgeted $150. I honestly was budgeting $150 with the balloons, but my mom ended up paying for those, which I'm really thankful for. I'm really honestly so thankful to everyone who helped us. Like, I know Victor's parents helped us with the party, as well as my parents letting us have it at their place. My mom helped with all of the decorations. My dad made the food, which is the next thing. Let me not get ahead of myself. The next thing is the food. And we were looking around to either like cater, like have a taco stand or something like that. And they were quoting us like about like $900, which is insane. And so we just decided that my dad would make birria, which he makes the best birria. Like, everybody loved it. And he quoted us for the amount of people that we had in mind around like $450. So imagine if we would have just budgeted $500. It would have all gone to the food, which is fine, you know, but we definitely wanted to make it more decorative of a party for his first birthday. And it was definitely half of what we were quoted for other food. Victor's mom helped us with like beans. His godmother helped us with rice. And we had one of his aunts bring fruit. Another one brought a charcuterie board. And then another one of my aunts brought macaroni salad. There was potato salad. So it was definitely everything that we needed, which I'm really happy about, because without all that help, we would have definitely spent a lot more than what we thought. So that was for the food. Then for the cake, we wanted to do something simple with the actual cake. So we budgeted $85. Then I have a section for drinks. And for drinks, we were budgeting $50. Then we have treats / candy, because we did make a treat table, and for that we ended up buying things like popcorn, cotton candy. We have, I believe, a little Ferris wheel that had cupcakes, churros, and treats that my sister actually brought from Disney Tokyo when she went to Japan a few months ago, which was really nice. So we actually budgeted, I'm going to put treats and candy, which we did have a piñata, so the candy for that as well as for the party favors are included in this budget, and we budgeted only $40. Now looking back at it, I don't know how we thought that all the treats and the candy was going to be $40, but you guys will see what we actually spent in a second. Then I was going to add a section for activities, but we didn't necessarily have to pay for any of that. One of Victor's cousins rents this beautiful White Castle jumper, and she actually let us borrow that for free, so we didn't have to spend any of that. So I'm so thankful for that, because that alone made the party seem so much more believable that it was Vito Land. So I really appreciate it. I will go ahead and leave her link down below, her Instagram. You guys should definitely follow her if you're in the LA and surrounding areas, because it was perfect for the party. If you're having a party for a toddler or kids, I think it'd be great. So I'm not going to write activities. Next, I have a section for piñata, which we budgeted $35 for. Next, we have party favors. I did end up giving out these really cute like boxes that I got from Amazon. I'll show you guys, will probably see in tomorrow's vlog how those turned out. I think they turned out really cute. So for the party favors, we budgeted $60 because we also bought like little toys and candy to put in them. Then we also rented a big, I believe it was like a 20 by 10 canopy, and that ended up being one of the more expensive things of the party. But let me tell you guys, it was 95 degrees out there the day of the party, so I'm glad that we got that, because otherwise it would have been really bad I think. So I'm going to put canopy rental, and from the beginning we needed, it was around $180 to $200, so we budgeted $180 for this. And then last but not least, something that I wasn't accounting for in the beginning was a birthday party outfit, and the reason being is because my sister had actually gotten him a shirt from Disney Tokyo that I thought it would be perfect for his party, but it ended up being way too big on him, and last minute when we went to Disneyland, we decided to buy him a birthday outfit, shirt. So we didn't budget anything for that, so I'm going to put $0, but we did end up spending for that there. And then aside from that, there's nothing else that I can think of, but of course you might have other things that you can put in here, so that's why it's perfect to add it in a notes page, because look how much space I have. I have so much space to put more things if I wanted to. So now I'm going to grab the totals header here, like so. Before we move on, I'm going to add all of my budgeted amounts. So we have 10, 50, 150, 450, 85, 50, 40, 35, 60, and 180, which gives us a total of 1,110, which is definitely double the amount that we had in mind in the beginning. And that was like in the very beginning before creating a budget. So creating a budget is definitely going to give you a better understanding as to how much things actually cost, because I was thinking, oh, 500 should be good, until I heard about the food, and then I was like, okay, the cake is gonna be more than $80, and then of course you have to buy the other stuff. Yeah, thankfully a lot of these things I ended up purchasing online and just creating myself a lot of decorations, which I also will be showing in that video tomorrow. It didn't end up being as much as it could have been, because I could have outsourced those things and paid someone else to make the decorations for me, but I'm glad that I'm able to do it myself, so that's good. Now let's go through the actuals. For invitations, for the digital download, that was $8.01. For the theme decorations, we actually ended up spending $101.49. And that was for all of the like tablecloths, all of the Etsy digital files, all of the like baby decorations, everything that we had basically that we paid for ended up coming out to that. Then for the like the balloon background, we spent a total of $120.30, and that was mainly for the digital download for the actual banner, the Vitolan banner, and to make the arch, like the wooden arch background, which once again we'll have for other parties. So yeah, we spent $120.30. The food ended up being less than we thought, which we were so happy about. It ended up being $350, but we also bought some dinner rolls, so in total that was $358. And then the cake ended up being a little more. We ended up doing 2 cakes, like a smaller one and then a bigger one. And those two turned out to be $100. Now for drinks, we were under budget. Those totaled up to $48.57. Food for Less was actually having a deal on their canned sodas. I think they were like $2.99 per pack. So we got like 8 packs of those. We got some like juices and lots of water. Then for treats and candy, that ended up being $113.02, and that was for all of the piñata candy, the little party favors candy, and treats like the churros we had to buy, also the cupcakes, and just things like that. Which, looking back at it once again, I'm like, why did we only budget $40 for that? I have no clue, when the churros themselves were like $25. But yeah, $113.02. Then for the piñata, we actually ended up spending $30. It was a cute Mickey head piñata. I really like the piñata, and $30 is really good, I think. Then for party favors, we ended up spending $60.73. I got the boxes off of Amazon and the like sticker digital download from Etsy. I made them myself. They came out great. And this also included the little toys that we added in there. Now the canopy rental was $180. And the birthday outfit turned out to be $29.08. And now let me do all my variances really quick. So I have all of my variances written down, which these are just the differences between the budgeted amount and the actual amount. And I already totaled this up. So in total, we were over by $39.20, which is actually not as bad as I thought we would be. And now I'm going to add up my actual numbers here. So we have 801, 101.49, 120.30, 358, 100, 48.57, 113.02, 30, 60.73, 180 and 29.08, which if I subtract the 39.20, we get to $1,110 that we budgeted. So everything adds up. And this was our actual $1,149 with 20 cents. Definitely not bad, especially because we had budgeted, I feel like, so much for food in the beginning, and it ended up being like $100 less, well, $92 less. Of course, we could have done a lot better in other categories, but I think the one that I was really like, why did I only budgeted $40 for candy? Because there wasn't a lot of kids, but for the piñata, like even the adults got the candy because there's not really that many kids in the family. I'm going to now write the actual here, which is going to be the same as the total. So 1,149. And this is going to be nice that I'm keeping it in my budget planner, so then that way if I want to check for next year's party, I can always look back at how much we spent and can have better accurate numbers for that as well. So with that being said, that's all that I have for this birthday party budget. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and definitely take advantage of this new budget sticker sheet that is now available in my shop at rominarossa.com. If you enjoyed this video, as always, please do not forget to give it a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already. And if you have any other ideas for other budget sticker sheets that you would like me to create, definitely let me know in the comments down below, because I am up for all of your suggestions, and hopefully I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys. Before I go, let me show you guys how cute the deco looks there. Forgot to show you guys. Okay, bye.